Put away the spinfoil hats, Guardians. At last, we have the Sleeper Simulant. And really quickly, it's simulant, not stimulant. Banshee should have a new quest for you today, assuming you've done all the prerequisites up until this point, like finding those 4 fallen fusion rifles and charging the new exotic core. A 280 light version of the Saber Strike, which really shouldn't prove that difficult at this point. As a reward for finishing the strike, you get a new weapon frame, one for the Sleeper Simulant. Simply go back to Banshee at the tower and trade it in for your new, bright, shiny exotic, a 290 damage variant of the Sleeper Simulant. Let's take a look at exactly what this has. Now, personally, I'm always going to stick with CQB over smooth ballistics. The hit to stability is just a bit too harsh. Hipfire is kinda useless with this weapon. You're pretty much never going to be in a situation where you're going to panic and want to pull the trigger really quickly. Speed reload, always a good option to have on any weapon. Custom optics, something I don't think is going to be very useful here, you'll see why soon. And then injection mold. If you really want that stability, this is the one you're going to want to go for. And finally, activate Ikelos, which makes your round ricochet, which is going to be really useful in smaller PvP maps like Anomaly. I don't see this really having much of a use in PvE compared to PvP. But let's get to the actual field test. I went to our old friend Randall the Vandal over in the Cosmodrome to try to see exactly how far this thing could shoot. So, I moved towards the other end of the shore on top of this chimney stack on this boat to get a clear view of Randall from pretty far away. Let's see how it worked out. So, clearly, the Simulant is no reliable sniper rifle. In fact, it's not really that good at range at all. I was really surprised to find that at anything beyond medium range, the shots were really unreliable. This thing deals absolutely massive damage, so I can see the balance there. I can understand why the decision was made. This should be used in medium to close range. And it works really well against yellow health enemies too. I mean, I just went and one-shotted Randall here for good measure. But that's not to say that this thing can't work at long range. It absolutely can, although the damage is significantly reduced. Think more pulse rifle range, not sniper rifle range. For a real test though, I went over to the Dreadnought to the Court of Oryx to see how this thing would deal against some higher level enemies, and again, I'm gonna let this speak for itself. We didn't even let Lokar teleport, and mind you, this is the 290 damage variant. One wizard not good enough? Let's try 3. Clearly, this thing makes really short work of Hive Wizards, but I needed something bulkier to test this thing against for one final real test. So, I summoned a Cabal Recon team and tried it against their big guy. Let's see how this went. Six straight, easy headshots, leading to a very fast, efficient kill. The Sleeper Simulant, in the end, is a weapon that's going to be best suited for boss fights. Anything with really huge, easy-to-hit, critical hit areas. I see this weapon having huge implications in the King's Fall raid in the near future, especially whenever the hard mode version of it comes out. Expect a lot of people expecting you to have this weapon in any looking for group searches in the near future. This has been Scan at GLHF.tv. Thanks for watching.